Working around the clock, Tzu Chi volunteers in the Philippines continue to survey areas ravaged by the recent typhoon Fengsen. Volunteers also deliver gifts of shoes and tailor-made school uniforms for children in the Dreamland village.
In the aftermath of Typhoon Fengsen, the stilted seaside houses of Parola compound have become perilously rickety. Residents are apprehensive, but compared to neighbors who have lost their houses, they still consider themselves lucky to have a roof over the top of their heads.
The typhoon was like a tsunami that struck our houses.
Walking gingerly over the crumbling floorboards, Tzu Chi volunteers are here to assess damage and needs. Poor sanitation worsened after the disaster. Heaps of rubbish drift in and out with the tides, swirling beneath the houses with the waste from the community. Upon seeing Tzu Chi volunteers, one of the rare visitors to the area, a woman weeps. Her hopes are on them to improve their dismal life. Similarly, in Dreamland Village on Manila Bay, inhabitants are struggling to live beneath the poverty line. With a large garbage dump nearby, much of local children's activity involves scavenging for food and reusable goods. 48% of youngsters are unschooled. Most of them simply cannot afford education, while some lack birth certificates as their parents are not married. 13-year-old Michael Estabila enrolled in first grade but was denied admission.
Ano sabi ng teacher mo sa'yo?
Huwag na daw po papasok.
My son is going to middle school and he doesn't even have a notebook. His uniform is still at my neighbor's.
Philippine Tzu Chi volunteers have been providing assistance to Dreamland Village for a long time and are determined to end the cycle of illiteracy caused by their poverty. Children line up to have their measurements taken. The figures will soon be transformed into tailor-made school uniforms.
23.5.
While volunteers take down numbers, parents are helping to measure shoe sizes on cut-out cardboards. Last but not least, for future reference, volunteers take photographs of every single child to document their identity as residents of Dreamland Village.
Tzu Chi is making school uniforms for children, and they are really happy. They want us to continue our help to the area.
A week later, the children's dreams have come true as they receive complete sets of school gear. Tzu Chi volunteers are ready to give youngsters a makeover for this new chapter in their life.
Mas mag-aaral po ako ngayon. Maraming salamat po.
No longer unkempt and covered in dirt, these future pupils are confident and ready for school. For children who are still waiting their turn, Tzu Chi volunteers are making plans to meet their needs. Every child deserves an education, including those from such a humble background as Dreamland Village.